So, you've just unlocked dungeons and now you're looking for the perfect guide to help teach you the best ways to farm. Well, I got you. But before this video begins, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe. It's completely free. But with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so to begin, there are 6 floors that are currently inside of the dungeons, guys. And you can complete every dungeon to get shrines. There is 2 shrines on every floor. So currently you can obtain 12 shrines, which you can use to get achievements. That can give you a multitude of different buffs here. And I'm not gonna lie, the maps are kind of big, but I'm gonna be showing you guys the map for every single floor besides floor 6 in this video. But before I show you guys the maps, I want to tell you guys that the light green little boxes are going to be the capsules from that world, and I'm going to tell you guys every single capsule that is on every floor. The blue rooms are going to be something I don't really know. The yellow rooms are going to be gold rooms where you can also obtain chests to get runes, which will be another video. And last but not least, the purple room will be the boss room. Alright, so here is what floor 1 looks like. I completed it. In the middle you can see where the spawn is, and to the right of the middle you will see the boss room. I feel like any decent player can solo up to floor 3. After that it gets a little bit challenging, but an average player should be able to get past at least floor 2. If you guys can't do that, then you guys can obviously just go to the actual ACS Discord and go to the private server recruitment and actually ask people to help you, because I'm sure a lot of people want to do dungeons now that runes are so important, because runes are literally one of the strongest things in the game right now. Anyways, so next up we have floor 2, guys. The spawn is going to be in the same place every time. You can see that the boss is actually going to be straight down on the bottom from the spawn. So if you are trying to speed run it, then you just go straight down following that path. There's not a lot of gold rooms on floor 2, but if you are trying to get gold rooms, then you would go for the ones up top, because that is where majority of them are. But now let's move on to floor 3. Alright, so here is floor 3 completed, guys. You can see the spawn is again going to be right in the middle. This is where I would advise you to start actually going for gold rooms, because at this point this is where you guys can start to actually obtain cosmic runes. Because if you didn't know, you cannot get runes, well, you cannot get cosmic runes from floor 1 and 2. Only from floors 3, 4, and 5 can you actually get cosmics. And you can see that there is a lot on this floor. I believe there's around 20 actually. And on the left of the middle you can see the boss room, which is gonna have about 100 Q, I believe, or something like that. So you are going to need to be pretty good at the game if you want to solo it, but then again you can always group up with more players if it proves difficult. Next up we have floor 4. So floor 4 is going to be difficult for about every player in the game. I don't believe there's anyone who can actually confidently solo it very quickly. Like, it is going to take you a decent amount of time to solo, which is why at this point I recommend you run small parties. And so the spawn again going to be in the middle, and the boss room is going to be up top in the middle. There is also going to be around 20 gold rooms in this, I believe, and the chance of getting a cosmic rune is going to be slightly higher than in floor 3. And last but certainly not least, we have floor 5. Now floor 5 is going to be the most difficult floor that you can do, obviously not including floor 6, because that's just a different level of difficulty. But floor 5, you are not going to be able to solo that, guys. I promise you, you are going to have people with you if you want to do floor 5. Like, you have to have at least like 3 or 4 leaderboard players if you want to complete the entire thing in time. So you are going to need to be pretty decent, to say the least. So the spawn again going to be the middle, and the boss room is also going to be at the bottom down the middle as well. There's a little bit less gold rooms in this dungeon. I believe there's around 17, not including the mini boss, I think. And the boss on that floor is going to have, I believe, like 20 omega or something even crazier than that. I don't really remember, but it is actually a crazy number, guys. But now that we've talked about the map floors, I want to talk about what capsules are inside of every single floor. Alright, so in floor 1 you can expect to find the One Piece world, which is World 1, the DBZ aka Dragon Ball, and the My Hero Academia aka floor 1 through 3. I mean capsule 1 through 3, you can find those all on floor 1. And floor 2, you can find the Naruto, Demon Slayer, and JoJo worlds. So that would be world 4, 5, and 6. On floor 3, you will be able to find the Curse City, aka Jujutsu Kaisen, the Hunter x Hunter, and the Bleach world. Those capsules are all on floor 3. On floor 4, you can find the second One Piece world, aka Galaxy 2 World 1, as well as the Sword Art Online and the Attack on Titan Orb in floor 4. And last but certainly not least, you will find on floor 5 the Portal Summon, as well as another Sword Art Online summon. Now, this is where I get a little bit into the strategies. So if you guys want to be able to run dungeons efficiently, it is recommended that you have a primarily boxer team. So that is going to be your boxer and Titan. Basically, just warrior builds are going to be very good because that is what you are doing most of the time. Obviously, you are going to want some mages just for the bosses, but generally you're going to need to have a very good boxer team. And I believe that any like normal player can solo up to floor 3, and you can get a pretty good chance of farming cosmic runes from there. But I think the most effective way of farming cosmic runes is going to be actually clearing all of floor 4 and then doing some of floor 5. If you guys want to see the odds of every single room on every floor, then I'll have a video of that shortly. But essentially, the best ways that you guys can farm cosmic runes is going to be farming floor 3 and floor completely, or you guys can just do floor 5. There's a lot of variants that you guys can do to actually earn your cosmic runes, but those are just some of the ways that I would recommend that are considered optimal. But I mean, yeah, that's basically all there is to dungeons. It's a pretty simple concept. You have your shrines, you have the gold rooms which have runes for you guys, and you also have the shrines which give you bonuses. It's pretty easy to understand. If you guys have any questions, then make sure to leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best to answer them all. But that's all I had for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.